My name is Daryl. Amateur radio call sign Kilo Bravo 6 Delta Alpha Delta, Major Ham. Coming to you from the editing studio, if you will. It's my living room. So I just thought I'd give you just a brief introduction on why I did this channel and what it's all about. I love Morse Ninja. I love all the different apps and stuff for learning Morse code, and I've been on my Morse code journey for, I don't know, probably 8 months now. Really enjoy it. I find that Morse code is a great way to make contacts when the bands are trash, because it just seems to punch right through. And it's interesting because I've always loved learning language. I learned German when I was in the Army, and I've had a really good time with it. One of the things, though, that I've always struggled with is word recognition, and QSO element together recognition. I love the build a word functions, but I wanted something that I could go back and practice with and just listen, just tune out everything else. Put a short on, like N4BKY Becky. She does these great Morse minutes, and I love those because it's one of those things where you just put it on, and it just, when it's over, it starts up again. And I use that to work on my head copy, and she's just great with that. And I thought it would be something that I could do with word recognition. So I came up with the idea of just picking, 3 words at random, common 3-letter words, and put them on so that it just plays over and over and over, and you're just absorbing that sound. That was my intent behind all this. So I'm getting some value from it. I find here's a technique that may help you. Play it about 25 to 28 words a minute, or even play it at the 30. Listen to the whole thing of 30 words a minute, and then crank it down to 25. You will be, as my wife would say, gobsmacked. You would be bloody amazed at what comes out or what you're picking up at 25 words a minute that maybe you wouldn't have picked up otherwise. So that would be my suggestion to you is play some of the faster things and then crank it down and absorb some of those individual elements of the word. But 25, 28 words a minute, I find now, is a great way to hear the sound of the word. Just like, when you first start learning Morse code with LICW, they go through the exercises of learning an individual character. So it'll be like da, and then you say A and you write A. This is what I kind of do when the plays. I'll listen to da dit, and I'll say the, and think about the, and then it'll go on to the next one. Da dit da dit, and I'm saying the while I'm sitting here thinking about it. So it's an idea, but I hope you enjoy these, and I hope you get something out of it. Please, I am open to any kind of suggestions. Leave me a comment. Give me some words, that or some letter combinations that you're struggling with, and I'll do up a short, and you can just kind of circle it around and let the code wash over you. So yeah, comments, in the Army we would say questions, comments, points of repetition, or rebuttal. I prefer the questions. I love questions. I like comments too. Points of repetition, I can do that as well. Rebuttal, come on now. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, so this is Daryl, KB6DAD, Major Ham, and I'll see you on the flip side. 73, God bless. Ooh. Oh, one additional thing, I didn't address the QSO elements. So I'm doing the same thing with QSO elements. I've looked at LICW's QSO guide, SKCC, just some POTA, things like that. And I'm looking at some of the common elements that are there. And I'm creating I think it's going to be about, 10 or 12 different QSO element practice guides, if you will. I don't know. Again, one of those things is great because you get things like, rig amp power, for see you again, all the kind of things. And I'm going to expand that out to do Morse code abbreviations and do some actual videos with exchanges like CQ POTA, CQ POTA, and then a response. The response would be, just a random call sign, and then an RST and your QTH. So it'll be and following through the LICW and the SKCC QSO templates. So hopefully look for that. After I get all the elements that I want to get done, and get all the 3-letter words done, then that's going to be the next thing. I hope to continually build up a library that you can come in even 6 months from now and brush up on something. If you want something slower, let me know. 30 words a minute is the most I can comprehend and make sure that it's right. So, but if you want something slower, or if you want something in between, like a 13 or a 22, leave me a comment, ask me to do that, and I'll be happy to go in there and do that. So, Daryl, KB6DAD, again, signing off.